What's up, people? It's Scorch here, coming at you with another Rogue Company update video. Today, I'm going to go over the updates that are coming Monday morning. I'm going to go through each of the items that we'll be getting, and then I'm going to talk about them for a little bit. So first and foremost, we're getting the deserter penalty. Finally, we definitely needed that. We're getting a new map, Vice. They have to push it back for a little bit, but it will be out Monday morning. We're also getting the shooting range, so that's going to allow you to go and actually practice your shots and whatnot. Scorch is getting a nerf, Vi is getting a buff, and the tier 3 Maul, so this is Anvil's LMG, is getting a nerf. So let's go ahead and let's talk about these a little bit, because I feel like they need a little bit of context around them. So first and foremost, the deserter penalty is a necessity. We've needed this. I mean, I guess in the beginning of the game, maybe you don't want to keep it because of server issues and all that. But man, I'm so happy that now we're getting this, because so many people are still like dropping out of matches, you know, and it won't even be like if we're getting destroyed. It'll be like, you know, some dude has died more times than he likes, so he's going to get out of the game completely. So I'm happy that there's finally a deserter penalty. Maybe that'll keep people in the game. And you know, because it just makes it more fun, y'all. It sucks when people leave the team, whether it's your team or the enemy team. You know, it's no fun. So yeah, I'm really happy to see this. Hopefully there's some teeth to it. Hopefully they balance it out somewhat too, though, so that, you know, people just aren't getting punished if, like, you know, they disconnect or something like that. Now the next one is the new map, Vice. So I'm happy that this map is finally getting released. In my other video, y'all may have seen a little bit of it. I'm sure you've seen it on Twitter by now. It's the one with the Gundam sitting there. It's a dope looking map. Awesome. Great sight lines. It's definitely one of those mid to long range engagement type maps. Awesome map. But one of the issues that people were having about this map was that it was only going to be demolition. But listening to the developer today, Scott, it sounds like this is going to be a game mode, or this is going to be available for all game modes. Sorry. So I'm really happy about that, because I was a little upset, or I would have been a little upset if it wasn't going to be like on Strikeout and also Extraction, because I just would have thought it would be a waste, right? Like, why not put a map on every map? Because I didn't see a reason that it shouldn't have been, I guess is what I'm getting at. So I'm happy that Vice is actually going to be on all the game modes. I think that'll be awesome. The shooting range is going to be amazing. This is going to be the place where you can go and you can actually practice your snipes. You can practice your AR shots, your SMG shots, get that perfect range down. You can also learn how to use like Rogue's abilities more effectively. You can learn how to use grenades, and, you know, just try out whatever you need to in order to make sure that you understand each Rogue. I think that this is something that is going to be super valuable. And just to get on a little tangent here, I also think this is going to be something that like a lot of the older players, a lot of the more like sweaty players are going to get into. But I also think this will be something that a lot of kids will be able to get into, especially if you can play with your friends in there. Because I'm kind of thinking of like a Fortnite playground type of situation, right? Where you can just kind of run around, make little custom games and stuff. So if they do this right, I think they can like catch a large part of their player base, you know, on both sides here. So they have a great opportunity with this shooting range, and I hope they really take advantage of it and make it something cool. Even if I don't use it for like playing around, having a higher player base, having people coming back to this game every day is going to benefit everybody. So I hope they do something like that. Another thing here, and I didn't really mention this in the first one, but they do have a couple of bug fixes as well. They didn't really go into a lot of detail with the bug fixes, but whatever they are, I'm happy that they're fixing bugs, because regardless, fixing bugs is always a good thing. Make sure that this game is super polished before it goes into you know, actual free to play, right? So I'm happy that they're actually listening to the community, and that they are you know, putting out those fixes as need be. Now, this is going to be an interesting topic for many people. So Scorch has been nerfed, or she will be officially nerfed on Monday. So that means that her overheat is going to go from a 15-second duration to a 10-second duration. And I'm sure a lot of people are probably going to be upset about that. I don't feel too bad about that, because I don't think it's too significant of a nerf. Like, yeah, 5 seconds is a fairly good nerf, but realistically, it's not anything crazy. It's not like take it down to 3 seconds or 5 seconds or something. I will say I hope they don't nerf her too much more than this, though. Like, it shouldn't be lower than 8 seconds. Like, I think that would be the lowest they should go for her overheat. Any lower than that just feels like they're gutting her a little bit. So hopefully, you know, that they find a sweet spot for Scorch. But with that being said too, the reason that I wasn't really like looking for a Scorch nerf is because, you know, like if you run a glitch on your team or if you run any of the characters with an EMP grenade, it kind of takes away, you know, how dangerous Scorch can really be. So I don't know. For me, I just hope that they put her in a good spot and they don't make her just completely useless. You know what I'm saying? And not that she will be. I mean, she's a strong character even without overheat. But overheat is what makes her, you know, like a dangerous player on the field. So hopefully they find a way to balance that. Now, Vi, on the other hand, is getting a buff. Now, this one is interesting. I want to see what that buff is going to look like. It seems like it's going to be with her abilities, right? So it's probably going to be a longer duration for her poison to be on the ground, maybe a further throw distance. We'll be able to see for sure when the patch notes come out and all that. But Vi is getting a buff, and I feel okay about that. I feel like Vi, she's not in a bad spot, but a little bit of a buff wouldn't hurt the girl for sure. And I say that because I'm biased. Obviously, I rock with Vi. She's a fun character to play. She's a dope defender. So, you know, I'm a little bit biased, I'm gonna admit. But I'm all for that. Now, the last thing here is that the tier 3 Maw is nerfed. So they're gonna take down the accuracy of the fully upgraded Maw. Now that one's interesting. That's Anvil's weapon. I didn't feel like it was all that accurate to begin with, especially at, you know, pretty much if you're not like right up on a person. Like definitely when you get to that mid range, it starts to fall off a little bit as far as accuracy goes, and definitely not long range. Like if you just have God aim, it doesn't matter. But for most people, I don't know if anybody was saying like, man, this Maw is too accurate. So I'm a little hesitant about that. I don't play Anvil enough though to really feel like I'm affected by it. But it will be interesting to see what it actually looks like in practice, because I didn't feel like it was super accurate to begin with. So people, those are pretty much the updates that are going to be hitting on Monday. Hopefully we'll also get like, I don't know, I'm hoping that we get like a store or something when it comes out as well. I don't know if it's going to be this soon though. I need to go do some digging and see when all that's going to come out. But I would really like to see like a battle pass, or at least the ideas of a battle pass or something to that effect, because this is a game that I think I would throw a little money at, you know, because I'm enjoying it. I'm putting a lot of time into it. And when you put a lot of time into a game, you don't feel bad about spending a little cash on it, because you want to see the developers, you know, continue to do well and, you know, support the game. In the comment section, make sure to put down what you would like to see moving forward. Is there anything that you really want Rogue Company and the devs to do? Anything that you're looking forward to seeing? I think those are pretty much mine. I can't think of anything else I would really like to see. So that's going to be it, people. We're going to end the video here. Thank you all for watching. I appreciate it. This is Scorch. Make sure to drop a like if you enjoyed the video, and subscribe today to become a member of the Force. I do Rogue Company content every day, whether that's news or builds or versus videos, whatever. We're just rocking with some Rogue Company. So if you like that, make sure to stick around. We'll see you tomorrow. Peace, 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 peace.